Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. So today on our fourth meeting, we are going to discuss about work-life balance. Ya, tentang work-life balance. Apa itu work-life balance? So we are going to discuss. Okay, guys. So we finally come into the concept of work-life balance. What is work-life balance? So work-life balance refers to the equilibrium. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but it sounds like equilibrium. Yeah, between the demands of a person's professional life and their personal life. It involves effectively managing responsibilities and commitments in both areas to achieve a sense of fulfillment and well-being. Jadi, maybe I guess you already familiar with this kind of issue ya, or this kind of thing or concept. Work-life balance adalah sesuatu kebutuhan ya dari sebuah bukan dari sebuah dari suatu individu tentang their professional life, for example, working or studying, and their personal life. Contohnya kayak healing, seperti itu ya. Jadi harus adanya balance, ya keseimbangan between these two things, between the professional life and their personal life, ya, professional and personal life, sorry, ya, gitu. Jadi harus ada keseimbangan di antara dua hal tersebut. So in this meeting, we are going to listen, ya, to audio related to this topic or this issue about work-life balance, gitu ya. Okay, there is example. There is a case of work-life balance. Nowadays, many students are going to part-time work before or after college hours. Jadi kayaknya saya familiar ya with this kind of situation and situationship or condition because in our class there are plenty or several students that are taking a part-time work and some of them part-time work in terms of teaching. Ya nggak sih? Nah, sementara itu harus ada professional life juga, yaitu studying. Ya, kalian punya beban yang lumayan tuh untuk orang atau mahasiswa yang punya part-time teaching misalnya ya, dan juga studying. Jadi ada dua tuh professional life-nya. Meanwhile, what about your personal life? Nah, itu kita tidak tahu, itu preferensi masing-masing dan itu adalah cerita masing-masing atau journey masing-masing orang ya. Nah, this kind of behavior katanya makes a lot of difference between student thinking about money and their future. If you were the student who had to choose between college and work, which one would you choose over? College or work? If you kept both college and work, how you manage it? Yeah, there is some example of students who are working and studying at the same time, sorry, and also taking or finishing exercise ya, kayak hybrid exercise ini at the same time. And the question is how you manage it. Ya, because you are going to do so many things because you going to have a several role ya instead of one. Jadi kalian punya peran yang sangat banyak instead of bukan instead of jadi teacher, jadi student, and also yourself, ya, as a human being. Nah, itu bagaimana kalian manage-nya. Nah, yang bisa menjawab, ya, in terms of this case, the answer is depends on you. It depends on your personal answer. It depends on individual. Ya, itu berdasarkan ya individu, personally, ya. Seperti itu. Jadi work-life balance is a term of someone who has several role at the same time. Seperti itu ya. Okay, and we are going to discuss it in terms of academic listening topics and material for our fourth meeting today. So guys, the aims of this meeting related to the work-life balance material Ya, there are several aims. Yang pertama, language related to time management and studying, deadlines, coursework, projects, ya, paraphrasing and synonym, using grammatical clues to complete sentences, capital letters, completing notes and sentences, and also labeling diagram. Nah, ini adalah tujuan-tujuan yang akan kalian pelajari dalam meeting hari ini, yaitu specifically our fourth meeting atau meeting yang keempat ya. Oke. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I think I made a mistake while attaching or while compiling this picture ya. Jadi, kayaknya ada kata atau sentences yang kepotong deh ya. Harusnya ini si apa nih, exercise-nya itu bukan exercise yang harus kalian kerjakan sih. Ini sebenarnya example saja. Ada beberapa vocabulary that related to the work-life balance. Yang pertama, ya, based on the picture, the first one would be apa nih? Stress kah? Yeah, I guess it's stress. The second one is pointing the clock, I think. Someone is pointing or a man pointing its clock atau his clock. Nah, ini maybe kayaknya tentang deadline gak sih? Ya. Kemudian yang ketiga, I think it's all about the task, for example. And the last one is about relaxation. Nah, karena kan part of healing atau form of healing itu banyak ya bentuk-bentuk healing. Ada yang spending time with the family, atau mungkin taking a picture misalnya ya, atau mungkin going to somewhere ya, for example hiking, maybe swimming and etc. Jadi ini adalah contoh vocabulary yang related to the work life balance gitu ya. And I made a mistake actually in crop the picture ya, honestly. I hope this picture is crystal clear for you ya, even though there are some part cropped ya, incidentally, I think. Okay, next, let's get started to another slide. Okay, similar to others atau previous material that we have to discuss about was it synonym of certain or particular words ya, especially the academic word. And in this section, you already know what you are going to do ya. Harusnya kalian sudah tahu apa yang harus kalian lakukan. Ini bukan exercise ya, ini hanya contoh saja. Jadi, in terms of work-life balance topic atau material, there are several synonyms and also similar words that similar to each other. Jadi ada kata yang sama seperti kata yang lainnya gitu loh. Sinonim lah ya, in simple word atau simpler word, it's synonym atau term ya. Simpler term, it's synonym. Ya, we call it as synonym. The first one, yeah, okay, before we go to the example, we have to read the instruction first. Circle the words in each list that do not have similar meaning to the others, sorry. Yang pertama ada karir, job, hobby, profession, and occupation. Oke, menurut kalian yang nggak sama yang mana? Ya hobi lah ya, karena kan karir, job, profession, occupation itu adalah kesatuan atau satu word yang meaningnya sama, yaitu tentang pekerjaan. Meanwhile, hobby is not really about a work thing ya. Itu tidak selalu tentang work thing. Work thing, sorry ya. Itu tidak selalu halnya atau tidak selalu berkaitan dengan pekerjaan ya. Jadi hobby is the right answer. So you have to circle it. And the second one, relaxation, leisure, rest, holidays, and work. Of course lah. Yang nggak sama adalah work. Karena ini tentang healing semua nih. Relaxation, leisure, rest, and holidays is all about healing mode ya. Healing, healing time. Meanwhile, work is such a stressing time for us. For all of us, yeah, I guess. Okay. Work. So you have to circle this word, work. Okay, the third one, stress, worry, difficulty, pressure, and comfort. Of course, the correct answer is comfort because these four words are not related to the comfort. Yeah, these four words are related to a situation that we are often face while working. while doing our work or exercise, yeah. Pressure, difficulty, worry, and stress. Okay. The fourth one, factory, beach, office, shop, and workshop. Okay, so which one is the correct one? Factory, beach, office, shop, workshop. I think the correct answer is beach, since beach is a place for leisure, since beach is a place for rest, for holiday, I guess. Yeah, we believe that beach is one of the most targeted, or one of the wonderful, what is it, place for holiday. Yeah, nggak sih? Yeah, so I think the right answer, or the correct answer, is this one, beach. Yeah. And then fifth, employer, boss, owner, worker, manager. Nah, which one is not related to the others words? Ya, employer kita lihat, boss, owner, worker, manager. Nah, ini nih. Yang mana nih yang benar? Worker, employer, boss, owner, worker, or manager. Manager itu yang sifatnya intermediate position ya, I think ya. Worker, I think is kind of low intermediate, is it? Position in such an office atau such a job ya. Owner itu pemiliknya, boss, employer. Nah, kira-kira yang mana nih? Yang nggak sama ya? Kayaknya employer sama worker sama deh. Maybe there are words ya. Kan bukan word aja, tapi words bisa plural, bisa dua, lebih dari satu. Nah, I think the correct answer that you have to circle it is employer and the worker. Since boss, owner, and manager sit on the same table, I think. Ya, seperti itu. Yang terakhir, deadline, limit, goal, target, and start. Nah, ini dia ya. Deadline itu sama halnya dengan apa nih? Was it limit? I think. Ya. Goal is target. Ya. Deadline, limit, goal, target is one meaning. Yeah, that similar to each other. Meanwhile, start is not the word that related to these four words. Yeah, because start is the starting point, is the first step that you are going to do in making something or in doing something. Meanwhile, target, I think, oh my god, I think I made a mistake again. Start, target, goal, limit, deadline. So deadline is similar to goal. Yep. Limit is similar to deadline and goal as well. And target is similar to goal. So I think the correct answer is start. Yeah. In my opinion loh ya, if you have any answer or similar answer that not really what is it? Not really constitute with my answer is okay. Feel free ya. I think the best answer is start, since start is the first step that you are going to do in doing something. Meanwhile, target, goal, limit, deadline is the last step that you are going to do. Ya. Okay, that's it. Ya, ini contoh yang namanya sinonim dalam work-life balance. Gitu ya. Mostly about pressure, office, difficulty, job, career, and etc. Seperti itu. So, on today's exercise, you are going to listen to audio, dua audio ya yang kalian harus dengarkan dan sebagai exercise. The first audio, you are going to hear a recording of new employee describing the problems she has with time management. Listen and complete the sentences with words from the text. Write no more than 3 words or a number. Jadi jangan lebih dari 3 kata ya guys ya. Maksimal 2 kata, seperti itu. So you have to listen to the audio and then answer the question number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nah, following the instruction I gave you through the WhatsApp ya group, tentang you have to follow the standard of doing the exercise for hybrid class, then you have to make a video then. Ya, kalian coba bikin videonya sama seperti saya ini, pakai metode Canva. Jadi nanti si file yang ada jawaban kaliannya itu ya kalian present seperti ini. Lalu kalian boleh record yourself, ya. So, your face will be displayed as well along with the file. Kayak saya gini nih ya. Seperti itu. Karena kan kalian harus mengerjakannya, semua tugas hybrid itu berbentuk video dan kalian harus in frame. Jadi in order to make you easy, ya, easier in finishing the exercises for hybrid listening, and then I think one of the best solution is following my instruction, ya, doing it on Canva seperti ini. But if you have another solution, that another methods is okay, ya, feel free to use it gitu ya. Jadi kalian nanti menjawabnya ya 1 2 3 4 5 jawabannya apa, kemudian kalian presentasikan seperti saya ini ya, pakai Canva atau pakai video yang ada video in frame wajah kalian ya. Seperti itu ya. Oke. Next question. Oke, I think I made a mistake again ya. Jadi di slide sebelumnya ternyata saya off videonya ya. But in this slide ya, I'm already alive. I'm already show my face ya. Oke, jadi seperti ini ya untuk penugasannya dan pengerjaan tugasnya ya harus in frame seperti ini. Jadi kalian misalnya menjawab pertanyaan nomor 1 sampai 10 karena ini ada 10 pertanyaan ya dari dua audio. Audio 1 5 pertanyaan dan 5 jawaban as well. Audio kedua 5 pertanyaan dan 5 jawaban as well. Jadi totalnya in total there are 10 answer and 10 question. Ya, seperti itu. Jadi kalian bisa presentasi seperti ini. I think it's enough for one slide only. Ya, cukup one slide saja. Jadi kalian in frame seperti ini menjawab nomor 1 misalnya jawabannya A, nomor 2 apa, B apa, C apa, dan seterusnya. Seperti itu ya. Oke, semangat ya guys ya. Semoga untuk pembelajaran hybrid ini hanya 1 semester saja saya berharap. Karena I think there are so many mahasiswa, so many students are complaining about this kind of method of learning. Ya, seperti itu. Jadi sabar-sabarin saja dulu ya sampai nanti mungkin ada evaluasi at the end of the semester. Biasanya evaluasi itu dilakukan di akhir semester. Gitu ya. And if you have any question related to this exercise, you have to make sure that you are understand. Yeah, if you didn't understand at all, for example, or maybe there were several points that you didn't understand, you have to call me. You have to reach me through WhatsApp. Feel free ya, kalian kalau ada pertanyaan bisa hubungi saya di WhatsApp. Oke guys, best of luck ya. Okay, guys, that's all material for our fourth meeting about work-life balance ya. Okay, again, yeah, you have to follow the instruction and the standard of finishing this exercise for hybrid class. Jadi kalian harus bikin video yang diupload ke LinkedIn, kemudian you have to attach and you have to copy paste the link directly on GCR. Ya, di tempat yang biasa saya memberikan tugas. If there were students who are not following the instruction clearly atau who are not following the standard of finishing this exercise properly, I will directly make a comment atau write a comment ya on your GCR gitu. Kalau ada yang belum sesuai, saya akan komen ya untuk you have to revise it and then you have to send or resubmit the revised version of it. Gitu ya. Good luck all, semoga semuanya lancar-lancar ya. Semua saran dan juga masukannya sudah saya tampung. Personally saya tampung ya. Jika ada pertanyaan atau keberatan mungkin kalian bisa hubungi saya, terutama dalam hal exercise dalam course saya, yaitu academic listening dan juga academic writing. Okay, that's all. Let's close this meeting by reciting Hamdalah. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay guys, thank you so much. See you all next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.